Born in 2007, this young prodigy has taken the football world by storm, becoming Barcelona's youngest ever starter and the 5th youngest player in La Liga history. But we have seen wonderkids come and go before, so is Yamal truly the future of football, or is he destined to become Barcelona's next big flop? In this video, we'll explore Yamal's meteoric rise and whether he's destined to become the future Lionel Messi. Lamine Yamal's story begins in Mataró, Barcelona, where he was born to a Moroccan father and a Guinean mother. From a young age, it was clear that Yamal had something special. Growing up in the shadow of the Camp Nou, he was surrounded by the legacy of Barcelona's golden era, and watching the likes of Messi, Suarez, and Neymar weave their magic on the pitch. At just 7 years old, Yamal caught the eye of Barcelona scouts and was quickly snapped up by the club's famed La Masia Academy. Yamal began playing 3 years above his age group, showcasing a level of skill and maturity that left his coaches in awe. Fast forward to September 2022, and Yamal was making headlines once again. Playing for Barcelona's Juvenile 18, he scored a brace against Eibar, smashing the record for the youngest goal scorer at that level, a record previously held by another La Masia graduate, Ansu Fati. But Yamal's rapid ascent didn't stop there. On April 29, 2023, at the tender age of 15 years and 290 days, he made his first team debut for Barcelona, coming on as a substitute against Real Betis. In doing so, he became the youngest player to feature for Barcelona in the 21st century and the 5th youngest in La Liga history. The 2023-2024 season has seen Yamal take his game to even greater heights. In the opening match against Cadiz, he became the youngest starter in Barcelona's storied history. But it was his performance against Villarreal that truly announced his arrival on the world stage. In a thrilling 4-3 victory, Yamal not only provided an assist but also walked away with the Man of the Match award. An extraordinary achievement for a 16-year-old playing alongside some of the biggest names in football. His looping cross to set up Gavi's goal showcased a vision and technique well beyond his years. Yamal's rise hasn't gone unnoticed on the international stage either. In September 2023, he made his debut for the Spanish national team in a Euro 2024 qualifying match, becoming the youngest player to represent Spain. Just days later, he scored his first international goal, setting yet another record as the youngest goal scorer in European Championship qualifying history.
Only 16, but now Lamine Yamal becomes Spain's youngest ever goal scorer.
But with great talent comes great expectation, and in football, few places carry as much weight as Barcelona. The phrase "curse of the Barcelona Wonder Kid" isn't just a catchy headline, it's a very real phenomenon that has claimed the careers of many promising young talents. Barcelona, with its rich history and commitment to beautiful, attacking football, has always been a breeding ground for exceptional young talent. La Masia, the club's famed academy, has produced some of the greatest players in football history. Think Xavi, Iniesta, and of course, Lionel Messi. But for every Messi, there are dozens of players who couldn't live up to the hype. Names like Bojan Kriek, Gerard Deulofeu, and more recently Ricky Puig were all touted as the next big thing coming out of La Masia. While they've all had respectable careers, none have reached the dizzying heights that were predicted for them. So how is Yamal handling these pressures so far? By all accounts, remarkably well. His coaches and teammates have praised his maturity and work ethic. In interviews, he comes across as grounded and focused, always emphasizing the importance of hard work and continuous improvement. But the real test is yet to come. As Yamal moves from being an exciting new talent to an established first-team player, the expectations will only grow. Every match will be analyzed, every performance scrutinized. The coming years will be crucial in determining whether Yamal can break the curse and fulfill his immense potential. Yamal's strengths are numerous and impressive. His technical skills are exceptional, with ball control and close dribbling reminiscent of a young Lionel Messi. His vision and creativity are remarkable for his age, as evidenced by his assist against Villarreal.
Lamine off the post, and Lewandowski follows it up, and just as they did in the first half.
Yamal's versatility allows him to play across the front line, giving his coaches tactical flexibility. His pace and agility make him a nightmare for defenders, while his composure under pressure is remarkable for a 16-year-old. Multiple coaches, including Xavi, have praised Yamal's work ethic and willingness to learn. However, Yamal also has areas for improvement. At 16, he's still developing physically and can sometimes be overpowered by more mature defenders. His defensive contribution can be improved, as even forwards are expected to contribute defensively in the modern game. Consistency is a challenge, as it is for many young players. While generally good for his age, there are times when Yamal's decision-making could be better, sometimes opting to dribble when a pass might be the better option or vice versa. Finally, while he has shown flashes of clinical finishing, this is an area where he can still improve. Developing a more consistent end product will be crucial as he looks to establish himself as a key player for Barcelona. It's important to remember that many of these weaknesses are normal for a player of his age, and the key will be how he develops these aspects of his game in the coming years. It's important to remember that Yamal is still very young, and many of these weaknesses are normal for a player of his age. The key will be how he develops these aspects of his game in the coming years. To fully understand Lamine Yamal's position and potential, we need to consider the broader context of FC Barcelona's current situation. The club has been going through a period of significant transition, facing both challenges and opportunities that directly impact young players like Yamal. Barcelona's financial troubles, with a reported debt of around 1.35 billion euros in 2021, have led to limited transfer activity and salary constraints, forcing the club to focus on youth development. This aligns perfectly with Yamal's emergence. The club's rebuilding phase offers opportunities for playing time, but also puts pressure on young players to perform. The appointment of Xavi Hernandez as manager has been significant, bringing trust in youth, a commitment to Barcelona's traditional playing style, and valuable mentorship. The current squad's mix of experienced veterans and young talents provides learning opportunities for Yamal while reducing some pressure, though competition for place remains stiff. This environment could accelerate Yamal's development, increase his exposure, and refine his technical and tactical skills. However, it also brings pressure to contribute significantly sooner than ideal and mental challenges that will test his resilience. While the challenges are significant, Barcelona's current state offers a rare opportunity for Yamal to establish himself at one of the world's biggest clubs. After thoroughly examining Lamine Yamal's journey, strengths, weaknesses, challenges, and Barcelona's current situation, we can now address the crucial question. Is Yamal the future of football, or at risk of becoming Barcelona's next big flop? Yamal's extraordinary talent, technical skills, vision, and composure at such a young age are reminiscent of football's greatest players, suggesting immense potential. His remarkable maturity, work ethic, and ability to handle pressure are positive indicators for future success. However, his physical development is still ongoing, and how he adapts as his body matures will be crucial. Barcelona's focus on youth development could accelerate Yamal's progress, but the pressure to perform might be a double-edged sword. While many wonder kids have failed to meet expectations, especially at Barcelona, players like Messi and Iniesta have successfully transitioned from La Masia prospects to world-class performers. Considering all factors, our verdict is that Yamal has the potential to be a future football star. His talent is undeniable, his mentality seems strong, and Barcelona provides an ideal environment for skill development. However, it's essential to temper expectations as Yamal is still very young and will face many challenges. If he maintains his work ethic, stays grounded, and continues to develop both physically and tactically, he has every chance of becoming a true football superstar. For fans, the advice is to enjoy watching Yamal's development patiently, avoiding burdensome comparisons to legends like Messi and allowing him to write his own story in the beautiful game. Lamine Yamal's story is one of extraordinary talent, immense potential, and significant challenges. From his record-breaking debut to his eye-catching performances on the big stage, Yamal has already shown that he has what it takes to compete at the highest level. But the road ahead is long and fraught with obstacles. The pressure of expectations, the physical demands of top-level football, and the unique challenges of Barcelona's current situation will all test Yamal's resolve and ability. Yet, there is a palpable sense of excitement around this young player. In Yamal, we may be seeing the emergence of football's next global superstar. His journey from La Masia prodigy to potential Barcelona legend is one that football fans around the world will be watching with great interest. So what do you think? Will Lamine Yamal live up to the hype and become a football legend, or do you think the pressures and challenges might prove too much? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.